Welcome. What is up? 48 days out today. It's about 8:30 in the morning. About to be go time. I'm gonna do arms today. Thighs, tries, shoulders. Just like before, pump work, high rep stuff, heavy squeeze, slow and controlled. We ain't getting fancy. We're not trying to cause injury. 48 days out, it's like a little less than 8 weeks. So, got my posing trunks ordered. I got classic trunks ordered and two open trunks ordered, 2 different colors. It's a lot. It's not much material. Not much material, not gonna lie. But I'll be able to see a lot. Let's just say, be able to see a lot. Whatever. It'll be interesting. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. It'll be a good time. We're 48 days out, just under 8 weeks. I think we're okay so far. Arms day, man. We're gonna do bis and tries. We'll superset them together for the most part, and then we'll do shoulders on their own. But we'll see where we squeeze them in, what point we do them, what exercises we do first. Not really. I tend to do the same shit every time. I tend to do a lot of lateral raises, side laterals, a lot of front raises. Bent over raises. I do my press, but I do the shoulder press on a machine. It's just, it's a bit safer. Shoulders are a bit meh. So, we got to be careful when lifting when you get older. Not to say I'm old, but I'm not a fucking spring chicken anymore, you know what I mean? When I was younger, I thought I'd always be young forever, but you end up running your issues, so you gotta be a little more careful. For my older dudes out there, be careful, man. No reason to ego lift. You don't gotta prove none of these kids nothing. You prove that shit when you stand on stage. You prove that shit with muscle maturity when you stand next to them and they're like, what the fuck? It's a whole different ballgame. Whole different ballgame. Get used to being uncomfortable when you're doing shit, because that's where growth happens. The more uncomfortable you are, the faster and more likely you will grow in any realm of anything. If you're comfortable, that means you're not working hard enough. You're not suffering. You must suffer. Growth comes after suffering. That's why they say no pain, no gain. You have got to suffer to grow in anything. In business, in bodybuilding, relationships, you're suffering to grow, no matter what. Point blank, period. No way you can cut it. So get used to being uncomfortable and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Make excuses for where you are. People they'll tell me, oh, I'm dieting. I eat egg whites, or I eat hard-boiled eggs, and I eat ground beef, and I eat rice, and I don't cheat on my diet, and I work out, but I'm not losing weight. I can't. It's impossible for me. Listen, man. The laws of thermodynamics are universal. Calories in, calories out. You require a particular amount of calories just to operate the body. Just to live will burn a particular amount of calories. That will be different for everyone. And to be quite honest with you, if you're being honest with me, and you're being honest with yourself, if you're dieting and you're not losing weight, there are a couple things that need to be looked at. Number one, your weight might not be changing on the scale, but your overall body composition may be. You may be losing body fat, but you might be building muscle, so your number won't change. You'll need measuring and the mirror for that. Before and after photos. Update photos. That's why bodybuilders post often. We're not posting pictures of ourselves for the bitches. We're posting pictures of ourselves for our coaches and for ourselves so we can see our improvements or our decline. So you have to create update photos for yourself, before and afters. So your body composition might be changing. If your body composition isn't changing and your weight isn't going down and that's your goal, then you need to look at your digestion. You might not be digesting food properly. You might not be absorbing the food you're eating. You might not be absorbing the protein and the carbs and the nutrients and the vitamins you're eating. You might be vitamin deficient. And if you're super deficient in these things, you can forget about muscle growth. You could stall your metabolism, and you could be in a situation where your body just isn't even burning the shit you're eating. So you need to consider that. And what you do is you get a probiotic, start working on digestion and gut health. Get your gut healthy so you can better utilize the food you are taking. At the same time, change your training. If you've been training the same way for a year, yeah, you're going to plateau. You have got to change it. Change the intensity, change the rhythm, change the counts, change the order, change the style. This is an experiment for yourself and your own body. Everybody's going to be different. You have to explore all the avenues to create change in your life, and you have to be willing to suffer. If you're not fucking hungry, yeah, you're not going to lose weight. You need to be hungry for prolonged periods of time, often, daily. But these are things you need to consider if you're running into a plateau, if you're running into a situation or something. Number one, you need to be honest with yourself and whoever you're talking to. Number two, you need to tape everything, look in the mirror, and do before and after photos. Number three, you need to take a look at your training and change it if you need to change it. Number four, you need to get your digestion in order. Take a probiotic, take a multivitamin, get that in order. And number five, if I'm up to number five, I'm not really much of a counter. Put it all into practice and don't make fucking excuses. And then you can do it. Real quick, you should be taking your body weight in protein. Half your body weight in carbs, half your body weight in fat to lose weight. That's about as simple as dumbed down as you can make it. If you have any other questions, write a message, write a comment, DM me, whatever. For a small nominal fee. I got mouths to feed. I can help you if you want, or not. You can find all the information for free online as well. Just gotta search, man. Don't be lazy and search. Or pay me and I'll tell you exactly what to do and how to do it. But either way, I gotta go do arms, bis, tris, shoulders, cardio. I gotta go in there and get mines. You gotta go get yours. You gotta develop a plan, develop a diet, and stick to the motherfucker. Consistency is key, my friends. Consistency. If you are not consistent, you will not change. So get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Be consistent and follow the fucking plan. That's all I got. And you know who I am? The grand champ, the top dog, the big homie, the master of ceremonies. Romy Rome, and I'm out.